Oh, another hit. On! It's 6:30 on a Saturday morning in winter. The swell is forecast to be around 0.8 all day, or under a metre all day. We're out of the water. The Longreef on a Saturday, very low swell. We're gonna try and head north for a bit, get up to the edge of one portion of reef, then we're gonna go over to some shipwrecks, and then we're gonna come back to Longreef proper and get a nice drift from north to south. As I'm trying different techniques, I'll put them on the screen and the lures that I'm using. Once I get out just a little bit further, I'll put the lures in the water and we'll start trolling. Okay, we've got a Slammer 2500, 15-pound J-braid, Nomad DTX 85mm, I believe it's the small one. Dives to about 6 meters on atomic arrows, so we'll troll that about 15 meters behind the kayak. We'll troll for a few kilometers basically. Yeah, looks like there's some stuff on the bottom. It's 22 meters of water. We've got the other diver there now. Line mess, that's not good. That's not what you want. Are we on? I think we are. Yeah, that's a fish. Oh, how did that happen without us noticing? Fish number one, nice Bonito. Alright. This Nomad gets it done. Get off. Now he's biting the net. Fuck. Alright. That's a real nice fish. Anyway, fish number one doesn't take long. And it's better than I was expecting. It does look like there's some stuff down there. Good fish. I pulled for about 2.5 seconds. I reckon it's a spiky boy. No, it's one of the spiky boys. Sergeant Baker. De-hook him off the boat. Maybe watching like pelagic pursuit and mixed on fishing is making me like some kind of jigging expert. Okay. 15 gram, really light. Just drop that down, see what we get. Yeah, it takes quite a while actually for it to drop. Oh, we're up. First drop. Got hit on the drop. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice yellowtail. Oh my god. Beauty. Look at that. Another monster Yakka. Oh, how good is that? These are quite big. These are big Yakkas. Now I'll be able to give you a better look on the sounder. There's actually some bigger marks down there as well. You can see on the 277k. If I get another Yakka off this, I'll move on. What's happened? Why are we still... I think we're getting too much line. I think something's picked that up. Yep. That's better. Yes, that is a better fish. You can see a bit of colour in the water. Oh, and it is a good snapper. Yes, that's a table size for sure. Oh, yes. We're not starving tonight. Quite far off the mark, and it was hard to tell whether something had picked it up or it was just because of the drift that I wasn't getting tightened. One thing I would do yourself a favour, get a rubber net. I would say that's actually my first ever legal snapper. That's a fish, far out. It's like 30, we'll say like 38 or 9. Oh my god, we must drop down. That is the thickest school of anything I've ever seen. Something has got to come along and smash that. Get that nice free falling action. So I'm just going to kind of head out over where these guys on the Yak are. Man, that's so cool. Marks galore. Some of them were pretty good. Probably hard to say whether it's bait or something else. Come on. Oh, you're good. That's a great fish. What is that? That's a big tailor. You just bit me off, you dog. Yeah, you can see heavily chafed. Okay, so big tailor. I think I want to chuck a 30 gram on. It might not get the whole thing in its mouth. No, and we see something. Bigger marks down here. And that's on. That's good. Good stuff following it. That's a nice spawning. Great. That's a really nice. Okay, I'm trying to get out to a nice drop off. Should be near one soon. Catch of the day. That's called a gurnard. Just drifting around the outside of what is meant to be a bit of a rocky area up to the north of Longreef. I'm not finding much on the sounder, so I'm going to move down towards where there's a historic wreck. It doesn't say exactly where it is, so I'll just see if I can't find some fish. Not sure how deep the jig is, but coming back over this spot, 31 meters. Shit everywhere. There we go, that's a good fish. It's not that tight. Oh, actually, his net was useless. Flip him in. That's a better model as well. What's that? That's legal snapper number 3. Oh, man, I'm like the snapper lord or something. This is a lot of fun. 35. Okay, well, anyway. Thanks for playing. Okay, we'll keep moving. Alright, I dropped right on these in 33 meters. It'll take ages for this to get down there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep, there it is. Trev. Nice silver Trev. Saved myself a lot of issues. Great. Saw a group of fish. I think it was the same group of fish on the sounder. Dropped the jig behind me, turned around while the yak was turned around while I was sinking the jig, and then pulled it back up through, got the attention of those fish on the drop and hit that Trev. Good fight, good fun while we're just moving around. So I think we want to clear off. Oh, it's playing with a puffer fish. Alright, so we're kind of getting to the start of the reef. We'll pull out just a little bit further, I think, and then we'll try and drift down this side of it. Oh, snag. Retie. Literally, as my battery went flat after I'd retied, the fish started hitting the surface again. And I cast a 30 gram jig with stacks of hooks on it. I'd probably say like a medium pace, like a wind every second. Not really trying to keep it skipping on the surface, and got this awesome Bonito. This is like quite a nice size as well. So this one I will. Oh wow, he just spewed up so much whitebait. Yeah, so this one I will bring home. Interesting to see that they're eating really small whitebait. Oh, spewed it up. So that I've got. I wonder what would happen if I ate it. Oh, there they go. Where did that go? Oh, they're over there as well. Oh, we got a hit there. Oh, another hit. On! Yes! That's better. Oh, come on. Another nice bonnie. That's sick. Can I hear them? Yeah, they're popping up all around me. Far out. He's net again. I ain't gonna make it. He's got that in the gills. I shouldn't have killed the first one. Scratch you, nice and quick. There we go. Oh, below me. Just looking for them to chase more whitebait to the surface. That's quite exciting. I can't believe we got straight onto that, especially when I was just doubled up. Missed one because of the battery change, and then managed to get one while the camera was on. Hopefully you could see the bust up or at least hear it. All of a sudden your enthusiasm for fishing greatly increases and you're not going home anymore. So on the 200 hertz I can see the school of bait, but then underneath the school of bait I can see a couple of marks, so hopefully that turns into fish. It's probably on the bottom now. Okay, we are on the bottom, but it's a snack. Yes! Oh my god. They're at it again. On. Yes! The bend of that rod does not like the boat. Yes. That technique is just kind of similar to a shore jigging technique, busting it across the surface and giving it like a little pause so that looks like the slowest bit of bait. Something that's moving slower than the other fish, I think, is kind of the way to do it. This guy will go and release pretty well, I think. That's really spectacular. That's a lot of fun. Bonito in the front hatch. And we didn't lose our net. So good. We're just gonna pedal until we get out to like 30 meters just to see how long that takes us. Oh, the bonnies are over here as well. Forget this. See like a lot of guys going up and down doing a drift, but I think they're just not really watching what's happening, so they're missing out. Oh, I think we got, yep, on. I think they're missing what's happening, so they're not seeing all these fish busting up, which is disappointing because this is a lot of fun. Okay, let's just get you out of the... We might see what we can do about... Oh, we've got the jig. Now I get the forceps. There we go. That's like a zillion fish. We've had enough now. It's kind of time to go home, I think. All right, I think that's about it. So You can see Longreef behind me. Been fishing for a few hours, really successful. Surprised that those Bonito came through on the surface bite. Had to take a few more than I wanted, just due to them eating a bit too much of the hook. But you know, that's fishing, I guess. I haven't exceeded a bag limit, and I'm sure I can give some fish to a neighbour or a friend. I don't know, fished up a storm. Kind of had my quota of fish by 9:30 a.m. or something, so that was pretty good. Used quite a few techniques, mainly on the light gear. Got stacks of fish. It was a really good time. So I'll say goodbye to Longreef, and I'm just gonna finish my session, pound off into the sunset. That's it. I'm going home. I've had enough. See you on the next one, and hope you enjoyed. Oh, I don't like that.